Hello again everyone, Ageofdune here, and we're back with some more Starcraft 2 ranked game. Gonna be Zerg this time. Last time I was Protoss, and I derped hardcore. It was on a map that I haven't really played all that much of, and I decided to go for a fairly early expand and wall off down there instead of at my normal position. And I had no idea how to wall it off properly. It took me like 4 tries, and every time I ended up losing things, and it just completely messed me up. I was sitting there floating like 500 minerals really early in the game because I'm sitting there spazzing out about where to put my stuff. And let's just say that one didn't go so hot. Oh man, what is this? There we go. I have no idea what that was. That was strange though. Either way, it's gone. It's great. Alright, so he is actually a random, which means that as soon as I hit that Overlord, I'm definitely going to be scouting here. Don't want to get surprised by an early Zergling rush or anything like that. But I'm not gonna do it before then, because it does, of course, take away the mining time. I am Zerg, so I don't have to worry. I'm not going to be able to do the wall in or anything like that I did with Protoss, which, you know, fairly normal. I'll probably go for a spawning pool first, on the off chance that he actually is Zerg. But it does actually kind of depend on what I scout. I should be able to see his base before it becomes necessary for me to do either thing. So, we'll have to see though. It's definitely not a sure thing. Let's get this guy out here. Yeah, that works. Alright, what's he got? What is he? He is Terran. Alright, in that case, I'm probably going to go ahead and go for an expand first. It is somewhat risky, of course. Where is it? There it is. But it should actually be okay. It does mean that I'll have to worry about Reapers.
We require more minerals.
But it shouldn't be too big of a deal, honestly. Okay, get one of those coming, and next up will, of course, be my spawning pool. I'm gonna do that before I do anything else.
Require more minerals.
There we go. Get that going on.
We require more minerals.
And I want to do this as well. These will all come here.
We require more minerals.
Actually, I need to go ahead and get one of these coming as well. Get that going. Alright, so I think we're pretty good here. I'm gonna go ahead and see what he's got here. Probably, nothing all that much. He's not doing any sort of a, reactor, so that's good to know. That means he's not doing anything super dangerous here, but of course he is. I still have to keep an eye out, which I've got no problem with. Alright, he does have a Reaper. Not really all that surprising. I've got this though, and I should be able to get it out safely, both of those, before I have to worry about it. I want to go ahead and put one of these down here,
Under attack.
just so that it does go ahead and get some aggro. Oh, that's bad.
We require.
I am
more
about to lose
minerals.
that guy, so I'm going to have to pop up one of them.
We require more minerals.
Get that as soon as possible. Hopefully, I don't. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be able to save that. That's not going to happen. I really wish it would, but it's not going to. I need to get another one of these. There we go. He got a single drone, but honestly, I am okay with this. Alright. And I need to go ahead and get a baneling nest going as soon as possible here. There we go. Another one of those. That's coming along nicely. Like that.
We require more minerals.
There we go. And I also kind of want to get another one of these out just to go ahead and get that creep spread going on.
We require more minerals.
And that, of course, because those are pretty important. Alright, go and pull these through there. I'm not actually sure what I want to get in regards to my units next. I think I want to go ahead. Why did you not do it? I think I want to go ahead and do this first. Go ahead and get to lair and then figure out what I want from there. Probably going to go with the Roach Hydra because I've always found that to be very useful.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
And I need to get that started as well.
We require more minerals.
There we go. I'm going to send this guy over to here.
Spawn more overlords.
Alright, I am supply blocked. Annoying, not a terrible thing. Push the wrong button there. Let's go ahead and get one of these here.
Spawn more
And let's get all of these coming here.
Spawn more overlords.
Okay. I also think I want to go ahead and send this guy on over here to go ahead and expand. As to the best of my knowledge, he's not doing any sort of an attack here. But I really need to get this started. There we go. Let's get that going. That's super important. And actually this as well here. You inject, you do that. There we go. And I need to get another overlord on the way here.
Unacceptable command. Spawn more
It's fine.
Spawn
It's coming.
more
I need to get another one though.
overlords.
Might as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this as well. And you go ahead and make me a Hydra stand here. Not enough. Not enough minerals or Vespine. Which is something that I'm working on now. You three come in there. You three come in there. There we go.
We require more
Oh,
minerals.
well, he sees that, but that's fine. There we go. That's strange.
Spawn more overlords.
Not sure why that's like that, but it is.
Complete.
I'm gonna put this up here.
Metamorphosis complete. Spawn more overlords.
Okay, so we're coming along pretty nicely here.
We require
I want to get another one of these over to here. And definitely want to get
We require metamorphosis
a
complete.
Hydra stem on the way here. As I was saying before.
We require more minerals. We require
Get all
more
those to come here.
minerals. We require more minerals.
I don't want to get too many of those just because I don't know when he's going to start doing drops. Upon him doing drops, I'm going to have a pretty annoying time. Let me get that. I kind of want to get Burrow, actually, because I don't tend to do that as much as I should. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this started here. And start spreading these this way, really.
Unacceptable command. Spawn more overlords.
Alright. All new drones will come here.
Spawn more overlords.
And we're actually doing pretty well so far. So far. There's that. Do I believe I got overload speed. I did, yes.
Unacceptable command.
Didn't I have one going this way already? I'm not. Okay.
We require more minerals.
These on over here.
We require more
That is
minerals.
done. Alright, I need to get this for sure. Both of those, actually. I'm getting close to needing more Hydras. I want to put one of those there, just because that makes me slightly nervous.
Metamorphosis complete.
Which is silly, because I know it's good.
Metamorphosis complete.
But it's still making me a little unhappy.
Some more.
So we've got a pretty good army here, actually. Send these guys on over here. And I kind of want to go ahead and go for an expand. On over to here, I guess. He's not really pressuring me at all. So if I can get these expands out safely, then I'm actually going to have a pretty good time.
We require more minerals.
Okay, get that going, get that going. Kind of want to go ahead and start this, get my hive started.
Mutation complete.
Of course, carry on with this. Get those started, especially this one. This one's a big one to have. Alright, let's get that carapace started now. Oh, not quite yet. Almost there, though. There we go. We're there. And a few more of those. Alright.
We require more.
Almost have enough of this. Let's get that going. And I'm going to need more people on Vespine here.
Some more overlords.
There we go. Got that going.
Some more overlords.
Kind of want to go ahead, put a couple of these out just in case here, and actually start spreading these guys around over here just to see if he is coming at me that way. And do the same around there.
Mineral field depleted.
Actually, doing this is probably a good idea too. Let's transfer some of these on over to here. By some, I mean pretty much all, actually. Alright. I mean, you guys will come out here, but I shouldn't have to worry about it. Okay. So we're actually coming along pretty well here. I'm kind of surprised by the fact that he's not attacking at all. There we go, there's his attack.
Our forces are under attack.
And, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm winning this one. That fight is, definitely mine.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Let's go ahead and send them that way. Because I won that one hardcore right there. That right there was probably GG. It's not 100% certain, but I cannot see him coming back from that. I'm going to continue with this. Do those things, get that started, and launch an attack right there.
We require more minerals. Mutation. We require more minerals.
Definitely going to be able to get this. Oop, that's fine.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Okay, given the fact that he's got so little there, I'm actually pretty well off here.
We require more minerals.
Alright, yeah, it's pretty much 100% GG here.
Mineral field depleted.
Let's go ahead and finish this off while we can. And there we go.
Mineral field depleted.
Do this. Continue with this. Finish transferring. Actually, no. We're still... Okay! Got it! Got it. Excellent. Nice. Yeah, that one was good. I kind of want to see what his upgrades were. Actually, I could see that just... I didn't notice if he had any upgrades or anything like that. He ate a lot of banelings, and that was a pretty huge part of that. I also... Actually, he had a higher level, where he had more army than I did. But I'm guessing... Yeah, I had a lot more into upgrades than he did. I do kind of want to see. Let's see. That's good. Then, of course, resource collection rate, he tends to stay above me because of mule drops. But I do kind of want to go ahead and see what exactly he had there for upgrades for his guys. I'm pretty sure he was probably 1-1, and I believe I was 2-2 at the time. But I want to see for sure. Either way, I'm pretty happy with the way this one went. I was on so many bases by there at the end that, I mean, that was a huge part of it. Yeah, he did a lot of damage to my army, although I completely demolished his. I still was able to completely macro up again because I had so many bases and, of course, a lot of larvae just kind of sitting around due to injects, which something I'm weak at, but I actually did pretty darn well this game, so I'm definitely happy with that. But that was kind of sad, but I was ready for it. I just want to see what he had. Definitely did a fairly late expand there, and you got that Reaper just kind of chilling out. Never really did anything with it after that. My creep spread was also considerably better than it often is, so I'm pretty proud of myself overall. He actually had 3 command centers going at this point in time, so that actually helped him a lot. But I, of course, had 3 bases by that time that I was continuing to macro off of. And with me having 3 bases like that, that ended up setting me pretty far ahead. I believe at this point in time, actually we'll slow it down here. At this point in time, he probably has more workers than I. 48 to 48. Actually, no, we were exactly even. So that's actually pretty good from me. Even with him having the 3 command centers that whole time outputting it, I still ended up being okay. And then, of course, my overlords here actually did give vision of his army, so I knew exactly when they were going to be there, as well as, of course, the watchtowers. So I was able to see him coming up there, got my army into position right up here, and actually did pretty well. Probably could have been better if I wasn't right there, because, of course, you know, Zerg is really good with surround. I didn't get a huge surround there, although it was decent, but not as well as I would really like to. So I probably should have microed a little bit more out and then fought there. What exactly was that scan? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Alright, so here goes that fight. He's actually at 2-2. So apparently we're even on upgrades there. He was ahead on upgrades. But this isn't the fight, is it? It's almost there. I think he was actually ahead of me on upgrades in that fight. It looks like it was just the fact that I had so many banelings there that just completely decimated him. Again, my guys are walking back and forth here. That's pretty bad. And then the fact that I had a lot of reinforcements, I guess, because he is... Oh... Well, no, the main part of his army is actually 2-2. I'm mostly 1-1. So, upgrades-wise, I probably should have come out behind. On the positive side for me, those guys, the flamethrower guys, they were actually 0-1. So that was definitely a bonus for me. And then, again, like I said, I was able to macro up so quickly there and just completely bring back my army. Again, he's still on 3 bases and I'm on 5, so that's huge right there. And I just had a continuous stream there. I'm pretty happy with this. I kept my larva injects going even while I was doing my fights here, and that's a pretty huge thing. I shouldn't have lost that. Didn't really matter, but I still shouldn't have lost that. But, wow, we put a lot into random command centers. That's strange. Also, I think it might be the fact that, you know, Marines are not so good against Urges, or Hydras for that matter, so that actually helped me a lot too. But, anyway, let's go ahead and get out of this game. And, yeah, that's going to be the end of the video here. I do kind of want to check and see what he was exactly. He's gold, obviously. Was he anything last season? No, he's always been gold. Kind of like me. So good job to him. I enjoyed the game, and I hope you guys did too. So I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.